Y'all are seriously not going to believe this story. A 7-year-old girl was put into an Uber car with a stranger after school by personnel, adults. A mother and father were frantic this past week as they desperately searched for their 7-year-old daughter, who was put into a complete stranger's car after school. And sadly, this was not the first safety scare they experienced with their daughter in that school. So Jerry Davidson and Amaya Oliver got into the car to go pick up their daughter, Lilia, at Steck Elementary School for an after-school program. This was in Aurora, Illinois on Tuesday, October 29th. Reportedly, they were on time just like any other day they go to pick her up. Amaya said that she was told by somebody at the school that Lilia was with her father, which was not the case because the father and the mother both went together to pick the child up. The father was with her, but the child was nowhere to be found. Amaya said that the school representative she was talking to froze completely on the phone. She said that's when she knew the worst had happened. It turns out that Lilia had mistakenly been told to get into a stranger's car, and that was with no idea where that car was headed. Jerry said they were very concerned and worried just standing there, waiting on answers that were never going to come. Luckily, Jerry, the father, followed a GPS tracker that was in his daughter's book bag, which originally took him to a closed-down greenhouse before it pinged down the street where, thank goodness, he found his daughter in the back of a car. He said that his daughter was crying and so were both of the parents. Now, Aurora police say that the car was actually an Uber that was called by a school staff member, and I still don't know why that school staff member did that. But thank goodness that employee is no longer working. Now, this school was in the Indian Prairie School District 204, and they explained that it does not operate the after-school program that Lilia was at. They explained that an organization called Right at School rents space in Indian Prairie School District 204 buildings, and that's to offer the community before and after school care. They said that Right at School is an independent provider and not a school district sponsored program. Now, that organization, Right at School, said in a statement that that employee has been fired and that they now have reinforced previous training. That's a good idea. But here's the thing. Uber's policies should have prevented this from happening. And that's because they require account holders to be 18 or older with special teen accounts available for teens aged 13 to 17. So a 7-year-old definitely should not have been on that Uber alone. And Uber said that they actually asked drivers to report situations with underage passengers. So why wasn't it? Now, as for the first safety incident that happened with this little girl, let's talk about that. Her parents reportedly gave her a GPS tracker because of an earlier scare at that school, where she also went missing after her first day of kindergarten last year. Reportedly, she was allowed to get off the school bus several blocks before she was actually supposed to. The school district said that during that incident, she was actually found safe playing at a neighbor's house. The school district said that after that incident, they implemented additional support, including having a staff member accompany the student on the bus to make sure she was comfortable identifying her correct stop to get off the bus. Now her parents are hoping that their daughter's story will increase security measures for all kids at the school. And it sounds like that needs to happen because neither one of these incidents are acceptable. They said they are now petitioning the school district to switch to another school in the district and that they are also considering private schools. All I can say is thank goodness for that AirTag because there's truly no telling what could have happened. And why did that Uber driver allow her to be picked up if that was against policy? I'd be investigating that driver for sure as well, and they'd be fired. This is not okay. It's totally unacceptable. So if you don't have an AirTag in your child's book bag, it might be smart to get one. For more content, be sure to give me a follow.